What's up guys, MainManSWE here with the awesome YouTube voice. Why am I not working in radio? Listen to this voice, 106.5 Rainbow Station. Rainbow, that sounds colorful and joyful. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope the Twitch chat here is helping me and welcoming everyone on YouTube. In the future, I mean, God knows you're not watching this on YouTube right now. I'm talking to you from the past. That's kind of cool if you think about it, actually. That was kind of cool. I'm in the past. So, for today's video, I'm going to talk a bit about what makes Kazuya such a difficult character. This is something you hear me say a lot. I say often that he is the hardest character in the game. Among the hardest, you do have Akuma. You have Nina, who's very difficult. You have Lee. But I myself, I would say Kazuya is the hardest. Because I play him. No, I'm actually gonna try and explain this, and perhaps you'll even agree with me. So, what a lot of people say, I'm gonna start with a misconception. And I even hear people, great players in my chat, say this. Kazuya is super simple. His game plan is so simplistic. Well, okay, it looks a bit like this. It's so easy, man! Spam hell sweep! Okay. Method acting. So, yeah, obviously you can spam a lot of hell sweeps with Kazuya, and his 50-50 is very simple to understand. A lot of people think that, what's the problem? You either do a hell sweep or you do forward free. Super easy 50-50. That's all you need. Let's think about this. Yes, Kazuya, simplistic playstyle to understand. He goes for a 50-50, or the opponent steps him and he utilizes a homing move. And how many moves do we use with Kazuya? About 7 moves. So he is very simple. Oh wait, can we flip this argument on its head? We can. Because at the same time, how hard is it to learn to play against Kazuya? Oh, it takes 5 seconds. Step to the left. Step to the left. How many moves do you have to learn how to deal with? Block a hell sweep and launch punish him. Duck the electric. Oh, you're good to go. And step to the left. You have to flip that argument. The fact that he's so simplistic hurts him as well, because everyone knows how to deal with this matchup. You know, and his vulnerability to sidestep left. It's very hard, you know, to tackle. And icing on the cake, he's the most defensive character in the game. He's the most fundamentally based character, because what are fundamentals? It's knowledge, Tekken knowledge regarding the whole cast. 40 characters. Ni once said, or it was Nin, I don't remember. It is of the utmost importance that you know how to deal with your opponent's character. I do not care how well you know your own character. What's important is, do you know your opponent's character better than you know your own character? That is the player who wins. And that is the burden you carry with Kazuya. He has no panic moves, no simple button to get out of a pressure, like up 4 with Devil Jin. He has no hop kick. He has no evasive up forward 2 like Jin. He has nothing. Nothing whatsoever to threaten people with. That was a Joker reference. People who are pressuring him. All you have with Kazuya is hardcore knowledge. When to duck, when to sidestep. All of this takes execution. And yeah, with Kazuya, if you do not know a specific matchup in this game, you are fucked. You know, it's gonna be very difficult. You combine that with the fact that his pressure is not very good. So he lacks match control, you know, like Dragunov, Kazumi, those types of characters. So it's very easy for people to pressure Kazuya. And here comes the point where, are you either gonna shine with your matchup knowledge, or will you crumble? Matchup knowledge is the hardest thing to acquire in Tekken. You need a PhD. And now let's talk about the execution. Best electric in the game. A lot of people think, oh, I've mastered the electric. I'm standing still in practice mode. I did it 10 times in a row! I've mastered it! No. You've mastered standing in practice mode, doing electrics one after the other, just standing still. It is something completely different doing in actual games. And it's something completely different combining it with movement. Like sidestep electric, wave electric, dash electric, backdash into electric. I can go on. Oh, and what happens next? Oh, you need to be able to do it on player 1 as well. That completely, you know, flips it, you know. You master it on one side and that can take God knows how many months and years. And then it's like, oh, by the way, learn to wave dash on electric on player 1 as well. His execution does not stop there. You know, if you want to get decent pressure, these strings, not very good. You have to learn to dash and crouch dash into while standing 4 very well. Cancel all sorts of movement into while standing 4. His combos rely the most of on execution compared to the other Mishimas. Heihachi and Devil Jin, no need for micro dash. Kazuya's juggles are very dependent on dash jabbing. You do not need to dash jab with Devil Jin and Heihachi, even though in Devil Jin's case it doesn't hurt to be able to do it. But this staple, 2 micro dashes, 1 for the jab, 1 for a down for 3, and then micro dash for the CD free-ender. His juggles can be complicated. His wall game, more complicated than the others. Wait, you have to dash into while standing 4. He relies the most on movement in the game, because he is the most defensive character. Create whiff punish opportunities with great movement. Whiff punish with electric. Yeah. I hope all of this made sense. I think that is, in a nutshell, why Kazuya is extremely difficult. Yeah, I think I actually made a pretty good case. So, I hope that at least made it clearer for those of you who didn't really understand who Kazuya is, you know, and yeah. Take care, guys.